All right, 2 weeks left to go in the NFL season. Let's talk about games. I went 9-7 last week. Picked a lot of upsets. Didn't happen. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Moving on. Let's start off with one of the many Thursday games. Uh, of course, being played on Christmas. A very happy holidays to everyone watching. I'm recording this on Tuesday. You're gonna see this on Christmas Eve. Obviously, nothing is going out on Christmas, so I hope everyone has a very happy Christmas, Kwanzaa. I know Hanukkah already passed. Regardless, happy holidays. Moving on, we'll get started here. Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. Cowboys, of course, had their season ended on Saturday after the Eagles were able to beat the Commanders, and the Eagles were able to clinch the NFC East title. And then, of course, the Cowboys themselves losing to the Chargers and not really looking that great in the process. Washington, on the other hand, Marcus Mariota had to come out of that game. Josh Johnson took the reins there for a bit, did what Josh Johnson tends to do. I have to go with the Cowboys here. The Cowboys' offense is really good in most cases, and I think that they're going to be able to succeed against this Washington defense. So give me the Cowboys here. I think that this is going to be a high-scoring game. I don't know who's going to be starting between Marcus Mariota and Josh Johnson. If I had to take a guess, I'd say probably Mariota. And if it is Mariota, then I like the Commanders' chances to put up points on this Dallas defense. But as of right now, I think Dallas is going to win this game, regardless. Next on the docket, you have the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The Detroit Lions, that was a brutal loss against the Steelers, coming down to the wire. Of course, you had the crazy play there at the end. Just wild all around. As for the Vikings, J.J. McCarthy got hurt. I believe he's already been ruled out for Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. So it sounds like it'll be Max Brosmer starting. I'm going to go with the Lions. In the very little time we've seen Max Brosmer, he has not proven to me anything. You're hoping that maybe J.J. McCarthy can come back for the last week of the season and look great. And if not, shut him down for the rest of the season and go into next season with a bit of optimism that he played well in his last couple starts. Last but not least, on the Christmas slate, we have the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Broncos, I hate you. I really do. As soon as I start believing in you, I pick you against a good team, and you do whatever the heck that was. That was bad against the Jaguars. And if you want the truth, the final score made the game seem a lot closer than it was. The Jaguars had that game in the bag. And then I picked the Broncos last week, and they let me down. So, screw you, Broncos. I hate you right now. As for the Chiefs, Minshew tore his ACL, so you're down to your third-string quarterback, Chris Olodikin, and I'd be willing to bet half of you have never heard of him in your life. The only reason I know of him was because he was a Steelers 7th-round draft pick a few years ago. Yeah, I have to go with the Broncos here. Chiefs, right now, they're a mess. Travis Kelce, he looks like he's ready to retire. Of course, the quarterback situation is awful right now. It's all bad for Kansas City. I have to go with the Broncos to win this game. Next up, first game on the Saturday slate, finally an interesting game, we have the Houston Texans taking on the LA Chargers. That Texans defense is something else, man. It really is. Now, I know it was a close call against the Raiders, but hey, a win is a win. You're at 10-5, and believe it or not, the Texans still have a chance to get the 1 seed, if you can believe that. I believe they need the Chargers to win the division, which can happen if the Broncos lose this week and next week. The Chargers win next week and lose to Texans here. It's a whole mess. But yeah, the Texans are still vying for that 1 seed, if you can believe it. Regardless, as for the Chargers, they spanked the Cowboys. I mean, spanked the Cowboys. I'm going to go with the Texans. because I really trust that defense. And I think that defense is going to find a way to get pressure on Justin Herbert. Of course, Chargers still don't have their tackles. And I think Will Anderson is going to get 2 sacks today. 2. Moving along, we have the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now, this is a very intriguing matchup for one reason in particular. I don't know who the quarterbacks are going to be for either side. Of course, we saw Lamar Jackson go out in that Patriots game with a back issue from the sounds of it. He didn't practice today. I'm recording this on Tuesday, so the day before Christmas Eve, the day before you're seeing this. We saw Lamar Jackson go out with a back injury. He didn't practice today. As for Jordan Love, I don't know what his status is. I know he was in the concussion protocol on Saturday, so we'll see if he's able to clear that, start on Saturday. And so if neither quarterback can start, it's going to be Tyler Huntley versus Malik Willis. And in that case, I'm going to go with the Packers. And I'm going with the Packers because Malik Willis has proven that he can be a capable backup in that Packers offense. I mean, we saw it last year when he came in for a couple games early on in the season, and we just saw it in Chicago where I thought he played pretty well given the circumstances. So give me the Packers. Next up, first game on the Sunday slate, we have the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going to go with the Bengals. I mean, the Cardinals, they're not a good team. Their defense is bad. Offense isn't great. Jacoby Brissett has made things interesting at times. Michael Wilson has been fun to watch. He scored another touchdown. I'm going to go with the Bengals. Joe Burrow was lighting up Miami's defense. I'm going with the Bengals for no other reason than I just trust their offense more. Next up, you have the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Carolina Panthers. The Seahawks getting a crazy win on Thursday night. You come back down from 16, crazy 2-point conversions all over the place. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. I know the Panthers won last week, and I apologize if I'm not giving much analysis. I'm trying to go pretty quick here because it's the holidays. I want to save you some time. I'm going to go with the Seahawks against this Panthers defense. But I hope Bryce Young lights up this Seahawks defense. It'd be fun. It would be fun. But yeah, give me the Seahawks. I trust their defense more. Next up, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. The Steelers, they got to win against the Lions. That's all fine and good. DK Metcalf has been suspended for rest of the regular season. That's not so good. He did some dumb things, and he's got to pay the price. $45 million price at that. As for Cleveland, they put up a fight against Buffalo. Quinshon Judkins not going to be playing in this game. He had a really bad ankle injury, so that always sucks to see. I'm going with the Steelers, even though I will say the Steelers have tended to not play well in Cleveland these past couple years. I think the Steelers should be able to get it done. Next up, we have the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tennessee Titans. The Saints, Tyler Shuck has been, dare I say, really good for them. Of course, getting wins. He's looked pretty good in that offense. As for the Titans, you're not a great team, but you're developing. You're getting better, and that's all you can ask for. I mean, compared to where they were at the start of the season, and now Cam Ward has been improving, although the deep ball accuracy still needs some work. They are improving, and that's all you can ask for out of this Titans team. But I am going to go with the Saints on the road. I got to go with the hot hand right now. The Titans just won their first game at home since November of last year. And they still haven't had a winning streak since 2022. So I'm going to go with the Saints here. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans were to take this one. I would not be surprised in the slightest. Next up, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The Jaguars, of course, spanked the Broncos on the road. and they looked really good, man. The Jaguars are one of those teams that I don't think everyone is talking about, but I could see them making noise in the playoffs. Of course, everyone's talking about Trevor Lawrence, how hot he's been, Jacoby Myers being a terrific addition for that team, but that defense has been really good, very quietly. Next up, we have the Indianapolis Colts. I'm rooting for Philip Rivers, man. I really am. I want the Colts to make the playoffs so badly with Philip Rivers, but after losing that game on Monday night, doesn't look too promising. I'm gonna go with the Colts. I don't care if it's absolutely killing me in these picks, but I don't care. I want to see Philip Rivers get a win. Dang it! It's his first start at home. Give me the Colts, because why not? Next up, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, tough loss against the Panthers. You really needed to win that one, but it's okay. You still have another chance next week. As for the Dolphins, you know, the Dolphins, Quinn Ewers didn't look terrible. He didn't look amazing by any means, but he did not look terrible. One of the picks he threw was not his fault. But I am going to go with the Bucks. I know the Bucks have been really struggling. The Dolphins, they've looked okay-ish. Not really. Not really, actually. No, not really. I'm going with the Bucks. I trust Baker more than I trust Quinn Ewers. I trust their weapons more. Give me the Bucks. Next up, we have the New England Patriots versus the New York Jets, who are starting Brady Cook again. I'm going to leave this one quick. I'm going with the Patriots. They're one of the best teams in the league. The Jets, they're waiting for April. Simple as that. Oh boy, we have the two New York Giants and the Vegas Raiders. What do you want me to say about this game? I'm going to take the Giants just because I cannot take the Raiders. I cannot. I can't do it. The Giants at least look like they have hope for the future. Oh boy, this. Ugh. Wow, yeah. Uh, give me give me the Giants. I think Jackson Dart. He's gonna look really good. He can't look any worse than he did on Sunday. I'm gonna say he's gonna throw 2 touchdowns, and yeah, 2 touchdowns, 250 yards. Tyrone Tracy is also gonna get in the end zone. That's my bold prediction for the week. Next up, we have the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to take the Eagles. I trust their defense more than Buffalo. I think that this is a defense that they can absolutely run on. And I think that this is a defense that as long as you don't make any stupid mistakes, you can beat this team. Especially with a guy like Saquon Barkley in your backfield. Yeah, I think the Eagles can absolutely have control of this game. As for the Bills, this is a tough defense they're going up against. A really tough defense. This is a defense that can win any game. Any game for this team. So the Bills are going to have a lot to overcome. James Cook, I think he can have a big day. I think he's going to have a big day. Josh Allen, of course, going to have to be Josh Allen. But I am going to have to go with the Eagles. I just think that with their defense, they're really good, man. So give me the Eagles. Next up, we have the Chicago Bears taking on San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to go with the Niners. This team, all they do is win. Brock Purdy, all he does is win. Despite the countless injuries they've had this season, they still find a way to win, and you got to give credit to Shanahan and the rest of this team for, despite seeming like they're down for the count, they have found ways to win. The Bears' offense looked rough in that first half, but then they came to life in the last 5 minutes of that game. They were able to get the win against the Packers, take first place of the North. I'm going to go with the Niners. Just a hunch. Last but not least, we have the LA Rams, who are coming off of a really rough loss against the Seahawks. Taking on the Falcons, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to take the Rams here. I apologize if, this video is shorter. I apologize if I've been rather quiet. I'm trying to stay quiet because people are sleeping at the time I'm recording this. But regardless, happy holidays. Have a great one.